I'm Amber.
I'm Sierra.
And in this video, we're going to be explaining the different strategies that we learned in class. What works for us, why they're important to us, how they benefit us. So, Sierra, why don't you get started and explain yours?
Well, for this week's assignment, which was ranking priorities one step at a time and study environment, first I'm going to show you my ranking priorities and study and one step at a time. Organize how I organize my assignments and my one step at a time, and as well this will be posted on Tumblr. And my next assignment was the study environment, and again I'm going to show you how I organized it and all my things that I have on my sheet. So basically, to sum up my ranking priorities in one step at a time and my study environment and exactly how it helped me and how I went about the assignment and doing everything, which was organizing it bi-weekly, because all of my assignments for my classes aren't every week. It's kind of like weekly or close to monthly kind of thing. So I kind of organized it by that. And first I started with my sociology quiz, which was very important because I want to do well on it, as well as everybody wants to do well on a quiz. So I organized how I will read for every week and how I will make sure that I have flashcards, because I love flashcards, and other assignments that I had was due in class, and organize it and try to make my own study sheet if my professor didn't give me one. But again, she did, so which was very great. But you can also make your own, just so you can understand it better. Also, I have papers due for my African American Studies class and my sports management class, and I also try to make sure that I started some type of outline so I can organize everything and have time to do other assignments, because I don't want it to rush. I don't want it to be rushed, and I want it to be very clean and make sure everything is well written and it flows well. And then I go down to my one step at a time, which is my problem solving, consequences, possible to-do list, and my will do's. And basically, to summarize that up, is just making sure that time management is important, making sure that I'm going to my professors, emailing them. I have a lot of help. I have my friends, my family. Make sure that you have those core group of people that really, are helping you become successful in college, and reach out to them because they are willing to help you. And I found that very beneficial for me. So I make sure that I do that so I can get assignments done, because I can't always do it myself. I have to reach out. I'm not, I'm one person. I'm one human being. I can't always do everything for myself. Just by myself. So I need help, and those have been very beneficial. And I was able to get things done and pre-read everything, proofread, and everything like that. So I make sure that I have good, communication with my professors, so they know. Organizing, I have a planner. I have like 3 planners because I love making sure I have everything crossed out and everything is good. Moving on to study environment, basically I found 2 very important places for me to study in and make sure that that actually helps me get my work done, and I find it very beneficial to everything. I'm able to get my sociology quiz test prep done. I'm able to get my sports management papers, my African American papers done in my student lounge and Bird Library on 5th floor. And all of the things that are surrounding me, it's very quiet, comfortable, and I'm able to get everything done. And I just, I'm happy that I now find what places I can actually do so I can get my work done and on time. Amber, what do you have?
Well, basically just going over my ranking priorities and one step at a time, and a copy of each of mine will also be posted on Tumblr, on our Tumblr site. Basically, the main benefit that I feel like most of these are is just reviewing yourself and looking at yourself and seeing what and where you're spending your time. So with the ranking priorities, it allows you to realize, what exactly are you spending your time on. So, of course, everybody wants to get everything done as soon as possible, but that's not always the case. Time is limited. So being able to rank what you have to do, what things are definitely have to be done at a certain day or during a certain time is helpful, so that you can make sure that you have those main things done. And then if you have extra time, you can do the other things that are necessary. With the one step at a time, I feel like those are kind of like introspection, looking at yourself, looking at what areas you need improvement on, what areas you need help with, because everybody needs improvement. So looking at those areas, realizing where you fall short, it helps you look at what you need to do, think about what you can do to make them better so you can prove yourself and make yourself a better student. And lastly, with the study environment, it makes you think about where you're spending your time. So, okay, you spend your time, you go somewhere else, to do homework, you're not in your room. Okay, great. But those areas where you're going to, are they really that productive? I mean, it's not enough to just say, oh yeah, I don't study in my room, so I must be doing pretty good. Well, wherever you go, are you really productive versus somewhere else you may go? So it makes you think about those things, which can be helpful in the long run when it comes to doing work and getting everything that you need to be done. So these are our main reasons, why we feel like each of these strategies benefit us. They apply to different classes, whether you're in mainly science and math courses or courses where you have to read something a lot. Sierra, you want to say anything?
Just again, going off of what Amber just said, finding your important locations and your study strategies and making sure that you have everything together and everything is organized is very important and will help you. It will benefit you in the long run, and that's just very important because you take off a lot of stress. You can do more things. You have more time to just free range kind of thing. You can hang out with your friends, go grab a cup of coffee. Any things that you couldn't do before, now you can do it because you have more time to do whatever you want to do.
Right, that's always important. So thank you for watching this video.
Guys.
We hope you learned something, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.